buddy. Come here. I hope all of you guys are doing well. I made some peppermint cacao tea, like the shell of the cacao bean, and I put a little bit in with peppermint tea, and I'm excited to try it. It's like scalding hot right now, so I'm not gonna do it yet, but exciting. And I got one of these cute little tea steepers. Oh my gosh, where's the lens? I don't think you can see it very well. It's very cute. It was a couple bucks from a local store, and it made me happy, so I got it. I have the other one, my other tea steeper that I made my own little jewel for, but it doesn't have this circle, this extra piece in the middle that stops this from like going wherever. So I love it, but it just is a little bit annoying how it slides around, and I need to think of a way to fix that. I tried wrapping it with a bunch of the like chain to see if it would keep it in place, but it did not. So I'll still use it. I still like it a lot. We'll just see if I can make it better. Our friend came over yesterday while we were working, and he just wants a project, and so he started kind of spray painting our lawn with where we want to lay some pathway. It is helpful because we've wanted to get our yard just better. I mean, we've wanted to have it prettier. I want a whole whimsical yard. I want flowers. I want a little pathway. I want some place to have some veggies and some herbs, and I just want it to be so much better than it is, and like functional. And I felt like I couldn't because our sprinkler system doesn't work, and I have no idea where to start with the yard. What we were gonna do is just start by laying clover, but talking with our friend, he said that you're gonna have to basically tear up some of the clover to do these other things we want to do. So he recommended kind of getting the base stuff down, like getting the gardens kind of like dug out and the stone put down, and then after all that putting the clover down, which makes sense. So I am thankful to have him to help us. I'm thankful that he wants a project right now and just kind of is doing it, so it's pretty cool. Also, just like hanging out with him more is fun. I mean, that's something that I'm trying to work on, is just seeing my people more, being more, you know, part of a more active community rather than just like a passive community, if that makes sense. We also have another friend coming over tonight, and I think we're just gonna low-key, maybe color, maybe watch something. I also offered making dinner. I don't know what to make though, so that will be a spontaneous decision, I think. It's funny because I learned yesterday, like while he was doing his thing that he wants to do, I was like, gosh, I feel so uncomfortable. Like, I feel like I need to be hosting, like I need to be doing something. And that's totally a thing I need to work on. Is like, I don't need to be in host mode. I feel comfortable with these people I surround myself with, and they don't expect me to be like on all the time, you know? That's something I'm noticing that I need to work on. Very interesting. Very interesting. We went and saw the Moulin Rouge musical a few nights ago, and it was good. I think all the actors did a really great job. The scene, the setting, the lighting, they were all so pretty, like the different sets. I'm glad that they kept most, They kept some of the original music, and those scenes gave me chills. I didn't love that they added in a lot of modern day music. Like she did a great job singing it, but one of the songs was Firework by Katy Perry, and it just like took me out of it. Like I didn't feel the same emotion. Like in the movie, she sings One Day I'll Fly Away, and there's so much emotion with that, and it's like giving you backstory to she wants to be an actress, she doesn't want to be, you know, doing this sex work forever, and it's such a powerful moment, and you're like, oh my gosh, you just see Satine and for who she is and what she wants, and so much more than the object that she's portrayed to be to all these people. And it just felt like choosing Firework to replace that song kind of flopped it for me. You know, whatever, to each their own is what I'm trying to say. But it just really took me out of it. I was like, oh, no. And there were a couple songs like that, modern day songs, that were added in that took me out of it. So I was a little like disappointed and a little bummed out from that, but I still appreciated the art and the message, and I love Moulin Rouge. Just kind of wish they wouldn't have strayed so far away. Though I was talking to my sister, and she was saying how she wonders if they couldn't do a lot of the music, like if they couldn't get the rights. But I don't know, maybe. That is possible. This week I've done a lot of creative things just kind of off camera. I found myself, every time I did something like baking or crafting, I was like, oh, I need to be recording it. And I don't want to get so like far away from the whole reason why I'm like creating on YouTube. It's not, you know, I love capturing things, I love the cinematography, I love to kind of express myself in different ways, and sharing that online, I think it's really fun, and you know, you can find connection. I kept finding myself like with this pressure to have the camera on, and I was like, why am I doing that? Like, no, I like baking even if no one sees me baking. I like crafting even if no one's seeing me craft. I like singing, I like playing music even if no one's there to listen. Like, it was making me feel icky, so I took a step away from kind of recording a lot of things that I've been doing. I made some vanilla lavender cookies last night, and they're really good. I was very surprised. I used some of the lavender simple syrup that I made, and oh my gosh, it's so good. I've literally been putting it in like everything. It's a way to like kind of make things a little fancy. So last night I ate the vanilla lavender cookies while I rewatched season 2 of Bridgerton, because I already watched the new 4 episodes the night before. I'm subscribed from Netflix, Spotify, Amazon. I think I've already talked about these things, but I'm really proud of myself with it. I hope you're able to slow down today and take a minute for yourself. Maybe listen to a podcast that you like. Like, just anything that will make you feel cared for. Give yourself some love. We're so go, go, go all the time, and we just need to remember that slowing down and giving our self-care in whatever way that means for you. Maybe self-care is doing, a good skin scrub and lotion. Maybe it's doing some yoga. Maybe it's sitting down and catching up on your favorite film or show or podcast. Reading a book that you've accidentally put down for far too long. Maybe it's making something. Maybe it's phoning a friend that you haven't spoken to in a minute. Like, there's just so many different ways that you can care for yourself, and we should be. And so I hope that you remind yourself of that today, and you block out some time to do that. Okay, this has to be good now, so I'm gonna sip on it and see if it tastes good. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's first the hint of cacao, and then it's minty. That's really nice. And you know what? I'm proud of myself because as much as I want to support like local small businesses, there's an apothecary that I got a couple like dried herbs from and loose leaf tea, and they had a peppermint and cacao mixture, and I was like, you know what? That sounds really good. I have both of those things. I do not need to buy this because I have both the ingredients that are in this one. And I did it. I didn't buy it, and I'm using the ingredients I have and making it. And I don't know why when you're in a store and you see this, you're like, oh my gosh, it sounds so good, I need to get it. And you're not thinking like, wait, I have everything to create this, to make this. So I'm just proud of myself for taking a step back and being like, oh, you know what? I don't need that. I can literally do this at home. And I did, and it tastes really freaking good. And I bet if I add honey to it, or a little bit of my lavender syrup maybe, it would be bomb. Well, I'm glad I was able to take a minute to kind of talk and catch up. Share what my life's been like the last few days. If you're new here, thanks for coming and watching and being in my little space, my little corner, my little whimsical cottage. And if you're returning, I appreciate you still watching. I think that's really cool. And if this gives you any kind of like good feelings, or if you, I don't know, just like if you continue to come back, I want to know why. Like, what part of my videos are making you want to continue to consume them. I'm just trying to talk, people. I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to be vulnerable with you, which is not hard. I'm a very vulnerable person, but have a good rest of your day. which sucks. Because now I feel a little bit like behind and a little overwhelmed because I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do to celebrate? I love dancing. And the prices for a dance class are more than, I can't afford to do it right now. So I found a girl online on YouTube who has free beginner ballet classes. So I started that yesterday. And I am excited. I am freaking excited. At the Moulin Rouge musical the other night, I definitely got one of these little fans. It's not like, it's not super good quality at all, but I think I'm gonna hang it up on the wall. It's super cute. Oh my goodness, the Imbolc season. Sometimes I think about getting more like finger tattoos, but I kind of love this little rose just there. You know what I mean? It's just like, hello. I was like nervous about it when I got it, but I'm glad I did. It turns something that I thought was like ugly into something beautiful. Because my fingers, I've always been very self-conscious of them. They're just chubby little short fingers. And I've definitely grown to love them, but I just think they look so cute with the little rose. Hello. Okay, some crazy things. So today is Imbolc. It's my first time celebrating Imbolc, and I wrote down a couple things that I can kind of do to celebrate. So for like themes, there's quite a few like themes for Imbolc. It feels like. So first signs of spring, planting new seeds, renewal, the dark won't last forever. A section in my Celtic mysticism book. It's Your Personal Guide to Celtic and Druid Tradition, and it's by Tracy Long. And this book, this is what's so crazy, is I opened it up and it's not like in the middle, it's not, it's actually near the back. I don't know, it's just crazy to me. Okay, so I opened it up, and I opened it up to Brigid, the goddess of fire and hearts, and Brigid's prayer. And it basically is just telling you about Imbolc and the goddess. So, alright, cool. Okay, so the goddess Brigid, also called Brigantia, which is Celtic for the High One, is likely the most famous of Dagda's daughters,
poetry, art, craftwork, prophecy, healing, divination, and fire all fall under the care of Brigid. That is a lot to care for. That's crazy. Due to her affiliation with poetry, she was especially revered by the bards and the Faleed. I could be saying some of these things wrong, I'm so sorry. An elite class of Gaelic poets. She was also called simply the Smith in reference to fire and metalwork. She was said to have mastered or created the element of fire and molded the metals of the underworld through skill and strength, while infusing the weapons with magic. While she might have been the earliest smith god, many more were born into the mythic canon over time. Hey, Bunny. Likely formed from her stories. Saint Brigid is a good example of the Celtic/Christian ideology crossover, along with Saint Patrick and Saint Columba. In the cloisters, the nuns kept a flame burning to represent Brigid's sacred fire each day for 19 consecutive days. An assigned nun would check on the flame and make sure it was burning brightly, with the 20th day being tended to by Saint Brigid herself. Okay, interesting. We're learning, people. Okay, it's okay, bud. Come here. Come here. Hi. It's okay. You're okay. Okay, and then this is Brigid's prayer. May Brigid bless the house wherein you dwell. Bless every fireside, every wall, every door. Bless every heart that beats beneath its roof. Bless every hand that toils to bring it joy. Bless every foot that walks its portals through. May Brigid bless the house that shelters you. Hi, babies. All these cats are coming in here. They are surrounding me. So that's pretty cool. So I blew some cinnamon, because today's the first, it's my first time doing this. I blew some cinnamon through our front door into the house. And it's supposed to kind of bring in prosperity and luck into the home. And I guess this is something you could do the first of every month. So it might be something I start doing, like ritually. As I did it, I just like thought about our home and the safety and the goodness that's to come, and just like the energy that kind of resides in our home. So I don't know. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Things that I'm going to do today that I wrote down just to celebrate. We are going to celebrate my husband's dad's birthday, so I wanted to do a couple things before we left the house so I could still give myself space and time to celebrate today. So I have the themes down. I'm going to write a poem, and then I have a prompt for journaling. Can you sit with yourself in silence? What would it take to implement that into this year? I'm going to work on those things. Sit under the red light for a little bit because my face has been kind of like, it's been dry, and that's because of the winter, but I just feel like it's very healing when you let the red light therapy do its thing. So I'm going to sit and meditate with the red light for a little bit and do some journaling prompts. And then later tonight, I'm going to set up some candles and pull an oracle card for today, because it's been a minute. I had one of our good friends over last night, and I pulled his card, but actually 2 cards like tingled for me, so I pulled 2. It was really cool to like do that for somebody again, because I did it for another friend recently too. And obviously I'm very new to this, but it feels right in my gut. It's like, it feels intentional. I'm enjoying it. And eventually I'll probably try tarot cards like with myself. I have a couple decks. I have not ventured into the tarot world. Really just oracle so far. You'll see. But I hope you're able to do something to celebrate today in whatever little ways you can. Girl might be a spring girly. I don't know. I love fall, but I'm just like, man, spring is really like, spring's hot, you know? It's like super attractive. Anyways. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
You beautiful darling. I made some lavender vanilla cookies just off like a quick little recipe offline. It was really easy. It's like eggs, sugar, which I used lavender sugar that I got this last week, flour, baking powder, salt, 2 eggs. I don't know if I already said eggs, but I did use bread flour, so they're a little bit like chunkier, but they're really good. And then the icing is just cream cheese, confectioner's sugar, and a little bit of vanilla and the lavender syrup that I made. The lavender in it is the lavender sugar mixture and then the lavender syrup. And it's very slight. It's not very overpowering. But I felt like lavender is also, I love lavender in general. I just love it. I love the smell of it. I recently started trying it, like eating it, and it was really good. Love it. But I feel like lavender is a very spring. It feels very springy to me. Well, I also have a lavender tattoo. It also feels like a way to kind of celebrate Imbolc and the coming of spring. Just remind myself, like, it doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be these crazy things. You can do things that you love and just incorporate different themes and foods and colors and make it celebratory and feel good. I'm gonna actually eat some substantial food, and then we're gonna go celebrate my husband's dad's birthday at this like golfing place.